Why do I look like that? Oh my god. Hi divas. It's been a very, very long. I don't know how long it's been, but you know what? It's probably my fucking moisturizer. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why I look so pale. Well, also, like, I have the fucking bright ass ring light on, and I just got out the shower. Yeah, it's my fucking moisturizer. You know, sometimes Korean products are really good, but not everyone wants to be like super fucking paper white ghost. Don't get me wrong, I love this moisturizer. It's the fucking CosRx Centella Blemish Cream. It's supposed to like help with redness and alleviate redness. Granted, I don't know if it's been working that good. This is like, I think, my second time buying this. But also, like, I do have the Centella, it's an aloe soothing sunscreen. This also leaves me like the smallest white cast, and I'll like look at my face and then I'll look at my neck and I'm like, they're two different colors. Also, don't look at my teeth. I've been drinking a lot of caffeine lately, so it's gonna be up or down, side to side, left and right, up and down, spinning around 360, 720. But I really just wanted to come back-ish, sort of, and just talk and just yap, because I am a professional yapper. It is very hard to shut me up. Granted, okay, that's not true. If I don't feel like talking, I'm not gonna talk. But just know, inside my brain, 24/7. It's constantly. Like, I had like a brief conversation with my partner last night, and I was talking about just how like I don't feel 100% satisfied of like where I'm at in my life. Granted, the goal is to be, my ultimate goal is to be happy. I'm at like the last end of this sunscreen, so has a lot of gas in her, so she's just been shitting and farting on me every morning that I try to use her. If my voice sounds weird, I'm still so if you didn't know, if you don't follow me on Instagram, which you don't have to, but I don't really post a lot, but I like spam stories. This past weekend, so like from the 16th to like the 19th, no, 16th to the 18th, was literally the funnest time I've had in such a long time. So on the 16th was Slater at Dada and Blushing Farm and Blushing period and Darling Farm were the supporting acts, and they were both so fucking good. I don't know what it is about like whoever the like. Okay, so I'm gonna nerd out a lot of it actually. I have been like fans of like The Garden, Slater, Copper Clue, LDP, so on and so forth for like 2018, 2017, because I found Puzzle and Enjoy first, and I didn't know that they had a band together. Obviously they're siblings. So I've been following them for some time, loosely on and off, because sometimes I forget they exist, but like recently it's been like, I don't know what's been going on in like my brain, but it's just like the super fangirl VADA lover has like, so it's, I guess also because like I really appreciate them as artists, and I don't want to say envious, but I'm also like, I didn't wash my hair today, so I just don't feel like, also I'm gonna go, oh yeah, this may or may not be like a spend the day with me, but probably not, because I don't know where I want this video to go. Okay, let me shut up. Let me go back to what I was previously talking about. I have been a like loose but recently dedicated VV Crew fan for some time, and their whole like sort of collective, because they are like all related or have been working music together for doing music together, working together, been friends, family, whatever, for a very long time. So that whole side is basically Vada Crew, VV Collective, VV Verse, all that stuff. That's all of them. Slater, The Garden, LDP, Cowgirl Clue, Rex, Loosely, Lumina, Glitch, Kaifa, maybe, because he's on 2 or 3 Slater singles, but he doesn't have a Spotify. Anyway, I've just had VV brain rot for like the past 3. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say like 2 months, because I saw Enjoy in February with Cowgirl Clue. Amazing! I was so happy to see them. Love the Shearses. Also got to see the little brother, Owen. That may or may not be his name, but he was also there, and I think it's really fun. It's like kind of like a little Easter egg. My cat's screaming. That's just who she is as a person. I'm a feminist, so I'm gonna let her do what she wants, even if sometimes it's a little annoying. So yeah, I guess I've just kind of been like on one. I don't want to say obsessed, because I don't have a parasocial relationship with any of them. Do I call some of them my husbands and my wives? Yes, but I don't mean it. It's more like a term of endearment. It's a term of affection. I think so. Also, I've been doing my eyebrows, because I have like my everyday makeup, but it's in like a little bag, because I do my makeup at my other job. So like I just always have that all together. It's always in my little bag. But recently I've been doing my eyebrows with this jumbo elf pencil, like this crayon, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and it's doing the damn thing. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I did it for like out of necessity one time, and now like it's kind of my go-to. I like it a lot. Okay, my cat wants to play. I hear her messing with her little foil balls. But it's like, if you have like true, like super dark brown / like black brows, it's almost like the perfect like midnight black shade, where you can like fill in as thick or as thin as you want. So I've been watching like old interviews and looking through like archives of stuff, and just coming to appreciate and loving all of their artists and their come-ups even more so than I already do, because I've always appreciated them. I'm like, wow, they're really doing what the fuck they want to do, and they've made a name for themselves, and they're doing the damn thing. And I think why Kitty! That's not for you, that's for my cat. She's going fucking bonkers mode. My fiance just went to work, and he usually doesn't go to work until he usually closes. So usually he leaves the house like at like 1, and he had to open this morning, which I was also stunned about. You know, they're gonna be sisters, not twins. That's fine. I don't know what her problem is, but she's going through it. I think she's just frustrated, or maybe there's a cat outside, but it's daytime. Why would there be a cat outside? It doesn't look like daytime because of my fucking apocalypse window, but it's only like 10:30-ish. No, not even 10:30. It's 10:19. This bitch is already going crazy. I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna let her do what she needs to do. If y'all wanna see the yapper in question, she gets it from her mom. Look, that's my daughter. It's my beautiful daughter. Is she a nuisance? Yes. Do I love her? Yes, because I'm also a nuisance. One of my friends / coworkers, Aria, recommended to use loose powder for everything. Am I on board? No. I love a good like hybrid pressed powder / foundation, because I like the coverage. But I'm coming to appreciate it, just because I don't really have another powder over here. I have like 3 other ones over here, but I don't like them. And granted, they're all drugstore powders can be like finicky, and you can make them work for you. But here's the thing: if I buy a product, I kind of get this. Also, maybe like the little consumer's picky inside of me. But I feel like if I buy a product, I want it to work how it's supposed to work. But if you go like on like beauty TikTok or whatever, there's these people who are like trying like the new like thick glossy lippy thingies, and they're like pushing up all the entire product, and they're smushing it against their lips, and it's like, girl, did you not look at what the product was? Like, you know, like they say what they are. So like I have this one that I don't like, and it just says photo ready blurring powder. So this is probably a pressed setting powder, but maybe it's the wrong shade or whatever. But I think also maybe it has like glitters in it. I don't know. I'm also just getting fucking loose powder everywhere, but I just don't like her. I've tried to, maybe it's just too dry, I don't know. But I I'm not the biggest fan, but this Maybelline one I did like gift to my friend for her birthday a while ago, and she did say this is like her favorite powder ever, and she does do a full face often. So, and honestly, it looks really good on her. On me, I don't know, but maybe, I don't know. I just like complaining, but I like to do like a. I'm not even doing anything. I don't know what the fuck. Why I'm even talking. I just wanted to come talk about my favorite artist. Okay, now I'm putting a little too much because now I am way too mad. It's not a bad thing. Like, I know I'm gonna get oily throughout the day anyway because that's just like what my skin does. Because you would think I would have repaired my barrier by now. It's been like 8 years or so because I used to use like oil-free, acne-free products religiously. Mind you, I wasn't even acne prone. So I don't even know why I was using them. I can't get over my eyebrows. My eyebrows look kind of fucked up. Regardless, I'll like start out dry, like so. Like the way that you can tell your skin type is as soon as you get out of the shower, just don't put anything on your face. Let your face dry naturally, and if your face starts to like produce sebum naturally, so like you get oily almost immediately after your skin just dries without any product on it, you probably have oily skin type. And then if you come out the shower and you literally feel like this is the hardest, like your skin feels tight, it feels dry to the touch, probably dry. I always say I have a combination just because of my like super fucking hardcore dandruff, but it's also my sideburns too, behind my ears a little bit. It's only like it's like an upside down U almost. It's this like my where my forehead meets my scalp, and this I'll just get super dry and crusty. But the rest of my face naturally will throughout the day get oily, and I'll know because I'll like touch my face and then I have like little shine on my fingers like I fucking like bacon grease or whatever, but for my face. I mean, maybe it'll keep me young and sexy, I don't know. Also, I've been thinking a lot about how, well, let me use the proper lexicon. I've been thinking also about just how my vocabulary has gotten so my vocabulary since leaving university and high school, whatever, has since sort of lost its flair, its intellectual touch, I would say. Basically, in layman's terms, in stupid fucking bitch terms, I don't speak properly anymore, or like I have a limited vocabulary. That's a better way to put it. I use a lot of the same words and I use a lot of the same emphases. I just don't have a nice big juicy lexicon anymore. And that used to be like the one thing that I would like pride myself on when I was younger. I'd be like, I'm not like these other bitches. I know words. Shut up, bitch. You read the thesaurus and dictionary after fucking after tests because you didn't have anything else to read and you couldn't nap because they would get in trouble for you. One time I did have after a test after I finished it super fast, and the fucking teacher got so mad at me. She like sent me to like the little like mini ISS, which is in school suspension. And guess what I did? I took a fucking nap there. Anyway, let the kids sleep. You don't know. I feel like this tip. Hold on, let me show you. Look how thin this tip is. I don't want to get up. I'm not gonna get up because I'm just doing this and then we're done. Sorry, queen and legend, king, whatever you identify as. I feel like this tip is thinner. This is like my 6th Sandy Taboo fucking liner because I love the liner. Is it waterproof? I don't know. Is it grease proof? No, but like for the most part it doesn't move throughout the day, which I like. But towards, I guess because I do get so early, like I'll like wipe my eye in my sleep when I forget to take my fucking my liner off, and it will smudge. I don't care to do a test right now, only because I'm gonna go to the store and wait for my wax appointment. Also, don't look, but also I'm so fucking hairy right now. I really am a fucking, again, there's nothing wrong with body hair, and it's also one of the things that I've tried to come to terms with because I do have a hormone disorder. So this is just my life forever. But it's gotten worse as I've gotten older. It used to not be this bad. And I don't shave my face. I will do like hair remover, like chemical hair remover, but I feel like it's never been this bad. And when I got my like levels tested at my PCP, my testosterone was normal, or like it's not like super high, and so are my androgen levels. That's just kind of like the hormones, like with estrogen, androgen, testosterone, for those who do like HRT, hormone replacement therapy. I want to be on E so bad. I feel like it'll solve all my problems. Granted, like, I have been making some strides, like, when it comes to my, like, weight loss. I also have probably sleep apnea, and I was supposed to go to sleep study, like, last week, actually. And I didn't go because it's fucking $900 for them to strap me up and then watch me die in my sleep. Just for them to be like, oh, what level of fucking, medicine you need. Shut up. Leave me alone. I'm gonna be quiet for like 2 seconds just so I can finish my fucking eyeliner, because this video is gonna be way too fucking long and then I'm not gonna want to edit it. I'm so crusty and I'm so hairy. I'm so crusty, I'm so fucking hairy. Oh my god. Maybe I'll make a video about like my love and appreciation for like the VV crew. Because they are a group of very, very talented, artistic individuals. And I want that for me so bad. It would be so cool just to make money off of the things that I love doing. Again, work is work, and I'm sure they're busting their asses behind the scenes. If you go on like the Reddit for the garden, you'll find like a lot of people, not a lot of people, but you'll find some people who are very impatient, who are just like, oh, where's the new music? Oh, why aren't they doing so much promo for the new album, or where's the new album, etc. And it's kind of like they've recently become independent, so I don't know about Enjoy or Puzzle, but the latest The Garden album, which is Horse Shit on Route 66, is actually under their own label, Vada, which is really, really cool. So if you look at that, if you can see like what label any albums or EPs are under if you scroll like all the way down to Spotify, or I'm sure Apple Music has the same thing too, and you can see like Sony Records or DGK or Epitaph, Burger Records maybe. I don't really know if Burger like owns music. I know they're just kind of just like a music distributor for like vinyls and cassettes and stuff like that. But if you scroll down all the way for the horse shit album, you'll see that it's they have had independently produced EPs and stuff before, but I assume that this is more in line with the sound that they want. So this is like their first like big time fully produced album, and it didn't get a lot of like, I don't want to say it has a lot of streams and stuff like that, and granted some people don't like it, but that's your problem, not mine. I love the album. It's really fucking good. Kind of just didn't get a lot of promo. That's what I meant to say. Promo. Because there was no like, if you look at the Kiss My Super Bowl Ring album promos, there's interviews, there's performances, there was actually billboards, there was a lot of promo done. And that album came out in 2022. But that's because they were still under Epitaph, and so there's also music videos and stuff like that. And I don't know if there's any music videos for Horse Around Route 66, but I'll probably look them up later. Anyways, I have been obsessed with them, all of them, every single one of them. And also, I briefly wanted to talk about cool things that I've been enjoying. Take my fucking glasses off. This book specifically, if you are someone who's mentally ill and is kind of just like, why am I the way that I am, whether or not you're medicated or going to therapy, this is just a really, really good book to read, and it gives you a lot of insight about how we kind of think about ourselves. It's really reflected. Granted, I'm only 2 chapters in, but it's Strangers to Ourselves, Unsettled Minds, and the Stories That Make Us by Rachel Aviv, who is actually, brief trigger warning, sorry, the youngest diagnosed anorexic nervosa diagnosis. The first child, youngest patient ever to be diagnosed with anorexia nervosa. There's just so much going on. But yes, really, really been enthralled by this book. And then also fucking the Henry Rose fragrances, but specifically the Queens and Monsters one. It smells, so to my partner John, it smells like shit asshole, but to me it literally smells so delicious and it has like a slight hint of musk. These are very all like gender neutral fragrances, but they're also, they smell, so you would think they would smell like, when you smell something like the Margiela fragrances, to me smell very niche and almost meant for like older people, but these seem very young to me. Like Char, Windows Down, Flora, whatever the fuck that one is called, which I thought was gonna like, didn't like it at all. It smells like asshole. These are very unique fragrances, and they are definitely meant for like super cool indie DIY people, because layered, I'm like, I love layering it with my Lancome Dome. I feel like Lancome Dome. Fuck, I can't fucking talk. See how long it's been? I haven't just yapped in so long, and I haven't just info dumped everything into my YouTube, so now I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. One of my coworkers / friends who is a little bit younger than me, they really like these, because it's reminiscent of kind of like coffee shop, cityscape. Like these give very like New York vibes. So if you're someone who kind of wants to smell like the fucking city but not like the busy parts, go for these. These are really good. But to briefly summarize why also I've kind of been on an up and high with my mood and things like that, I'm on a new medication. Woo! Fucking shout out Prestige. My norepinephrine levels, I guess, were just that fucking low that my brain was just didn't know how to function. 16th of May, saw Slater, great performer. Let me show you my new work background. Not Do Not Disturb, but this is how close he was when we were when we went to the venue. Look at him. Is he not the most beautiful person you've ever seen in your whole life? That's my man. Not my man. Anyway, he's such a fucking great performer. Loved it. And then on the 17th, we saw Alice Glass and The Garden and The Factory, Deep Ellum. And The Garden's such fucking good performers. My only qualm is, of course, I didn't get early enough. I didn't get to barricade. I was pretty close. Young people, old farts, whoever, if you do want to be like in the crowd, get there as early as you want. You can, of course, worm your way up to the front. Just don't be, it's really hard to like be rude about it. For granted, everyone was pretty respectful. Most of the performers will really go to the middle and to the right side of the crowd, because just like with fucking Slater and The Garden too, they love the middle and the right side. I guess just that's naturally where people gravitate to. So stay away from the left side. Sure, Wyatt came by and Slater came by. It was really cool, but I didn't get to see them as close as I wanted to. But that also, I might go to VV Fest, which is happening in November. I may or may not go. I really want to. It's just so expensive. It's so expensive to travel, and I don't have like big girl money yet, which means like I can afford to travel on a whim, pay like $700 fucking dollars for a airplane ticket. Regardless, on the 18th, we went to the Perot Museum, me and my best friend, and it was so fucking cool. Literally, forgive me if I say this may be out of line for me, but it literally felt like autistic heaven, because there were so many cool fucking things, so many tactile things to touch, so much information. Like, I would love to go again. Do I want to pay $40 or $20 for a ticket? No, but would I love to go again? Yes. You can just learn so much. They have like, there's a fucking fracking exhibit, there's a dinosaur exhibit, there's like a physical like sports one where you can go in the basement and you can like test your skills. You can run up against like Patrick Mahomes, like a simulator. They also have like a stop motion camera, not stop motion camera, but it's like the ones who are meant for like fast tracking. Think of like the opposite of like the ghost camera, where it's meant to capture things slow-mo. Or maybe it is a ghost, I don't know. But I just learned so much. It was so much fun. I don't know if I'm ever gonna go again, but I would love to go on a night where there's just like less families and less children, because we did go on a Saturday. It wasn't horrible, the traffic was fine, but it was such a fun experience. So if you are new to Dallas, or if you just are a museum lover like some of my friends that I know, please go to the Perot Natural Science Museum. It is so cool. It is such an amazing experience. Beautiful building. I loved it. I loved it a lot. So this just past weekend has left me on a high, and I'm just thinking about ways to improve my life and really get to the life that I want to be at, which is just to be happy and content with what I'm doing, which may be like leaving one of my jobs, because I'm really considering it, because it's really fucking pissing me off. But that's for another day. I am gonna end this video because this video is way too fucking long for me to just do this simple ass makeup. But thank you for watching. If you have watched it and you made it to the end, I love you. Bye.